Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Big Beefcake, and I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Saturday Night Horror. We're up to episode 7 now. Having a lot of fun with this series. Uh, like I said, a lot of people are slowly discovering it, so hopefully they're enjoying it as well. Now, this week we're going to watch two movies I haven't seen in a while, but one of them when I watched it scared the crap out of me, man. I'm not going to lie. Tonight we're watching Grave Encounters and Grave Encounters 2. Now, Grave Encounters 1 is a found footage film, and I know a lot of you were like, oh, great, found footage, but this one is actually really good. Really creepy, scary, everything. I love it. So I'm definitely looking forward to watching that. Grave Encounters 2 is mostly found footage, and then near the end it gets to, actual cinematic movie, but another good film as well. So definitely looking forward to watching those. Now tonight I'm making something I've never made before, something I've never eaten before. It looked pretty good, so I thought I'd give it a try. We're making Tater Tot Taco Salad. Now in my last video I said it was casserole, it's salad. I don't know where I got casserole from. But Tater Tot Taco Salad. See? There I go again. Anyway, as you can see, it is not daylight. I decided to go ahead and record these intros at night just to, it suits the mood of Saturday Night Horror. So from now on, you're going to see intros done at night instead of early in the morning or during the day. But yeah, like I said, welcome to episode 7. We got Grave Encounters 2, Tater Tot Taco Salad. So let's get right to it, man. Without further ado, let's go ahead and cook our food before we watch these movies. Enjoy it, guys. Alright, everyone, so here's our ingredients for our Tater Tot Taco Salad. Very, very simple thing to make, from what I've seen. And here we have Kitty. Hey, Kitty. Aww. She's down there talking. She's ready for food in the movie. But yeah, our ingredients. We've got our hamburger. Got our Taco Bell taco seasoning. Our Old El Paso taco sauce. I love that Taco Bell seasoning mix. I use a taco sauce, mild. And we're going to cook that meat. Now I've got a head of lettuce here. Now I'm supposed to eat shredded lettuce. I'm just going to cut that up. And once again, Sargento cheese, sharp cheddar. And we've got an unnecessarily large bag of tater tots. Obviously, we're not going to use the whole bag. But I like tater tots, so I wanted leftovers. But yeah, that's it, man. Those are our ingredients. We're going to get this meal started. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and preheat the oven. Let's get it set up here. Oh yeah. 425. We'll let that preheat. I've got my pan out here for cooking the meat. Now we're going to get other things prepared while the oven's preheating. There's the tray we're going to put our tater tots on here. Look at that. So let's go ahead and get these tater tots on this tray. That way they'll be ready to put in the oven. Alright, we got them on a tray. I said we're not going to use the whole bag, but we're going to use the whole tray. Now, the oven's still preheating. So while that's preheating, we're going to go ahead and start this meat. Oh yeah. Now I've got my meat here. Just gonna toss it in the pan here. Or dump it, I should say. And I also have a new tool for cooking this meat. Right here. Now this, as you've seen in my other videos, I like to chop the meat while I'm cooking it. This chops it really well. Chops it into even smaller pieces, and it actually gets the meat to cook faster. So, just like that. Just gonna break it up just a little bit to begin with. Once it starts really cooking, we'll chop it down some more. We just want to get it into manageable pieces right now. Alright, we chopped it down a little bit. I want to let that start to cook. Now we've gotta chop up this lettuce. Like I said, the recipe called for shredded lettuce, but we're gonna chop it up because the store did not have shredded lettuce for some reason. But hey, it's all right. We'll make do. Got my Michael Myers knife here, and we need one of our trusty duck plates. God, I hate these plates. Look at that. Oh yeah. Alright, so we got our head of lettuce ready to chop up here. Notice I took out the, I guess stem you would call it. I don't know. I'm gonna check on our meat. It's starting to sizzle a little bit, so we'll go ahead and chop it down some more. Cooking multitasking, folks. Yeah, we're just gonna keep chopping this down into tiny, tiny pieces. Yeah, you see it's starting to, pan is starting to get hotter now, starting to cook a little faster. Didn't take too long. And we need a strainer here for when the meat's done cooking. We're going to drain all that grease out. So we'll just get this out and set it down here for when we need it. And chop it up just a little bit more. Yeah, this thing is awesome, man. Now when it's all done, you'll see how the meat was much smaller than it was when I was using a spatula. Alright, chopped it down even more now, still cooking. And the oven is finally preheated. It's heated up to 425 degrees. So we're going to toss these tater tots in there. Like so. And we're going to cook them for about 30 minutes. Alright, so in 30 minutes our tater tots will be done. The meat is well on its way. I'm going to cut it up even more. Chop it up, I should say. Oh yeah, it won't be long before this meat's done. Like I said, as you've seen in my other videos, I'm constantly chopping the meat while I'm cooking it, because I want it to be in as small as pieces as possible. Alright, that meat is cooked. So we're gonna make our taco seasoning now. Very simple, just a 1 pack of Taco Bell taco seasoning, 3/4 cups of water. See, I spilled some water on the counter there. I have to wipe that up. Yeah, let's wipe that up. Alright, and we're just going to stir this together, and that's your taco seasoning right there. And you can actually smell the seasoning in this measuring cup, if that makes any sense. Alright, we're going to put this meat back on the burner. I didn't want to leave it on the burner and overcook it or burn it. But we're going to put it back on the heat. And we're going to add our taco seasoning to it. Oh yeah. And we're just going to mix this all up. Get as much of that meat as possible mixed up in that taco seasoning. I really don't know how this is going to turn out, how it's going to taste, but It looked really good, man. So I'm excited to see how this meal turns out. I'm really looking forward to this. Alright, we'll let that simmer and cook for a little while, then we'll mix it up again. Let's see, I've started to chop up the lettuce, so we're going to go ahead and finish that. Yeah, we'll finish this up. Alright. So I've chopped up all the lettuce, so that is good to go. And we'll just put this knife in the sink. Alright, look at that. Yeah, it's cooking beautifully. So we'll go ahead and mix it up some more. Like I said, I want to get as much of it mixed in as possible. Yeah, that is looking good. That is looking awesome. Now we'll just let this simmer and cook for a little while. I'll actually turn it off and just let it take it off the heat. Never, we're not gonna let it simmer. Alright, let's put our lettuce over here. We still have 19 minutes until the tater tots are done. And we'll just toss that in the sink. More dishes for us to do, or for me to do. Toss that in the sink as well. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and get a spatula out for when those tater tots come out of the oven so we can scoop them up. That's what I call the junk drawer. There's all kinds of crap in that drawer. Alright, 19 minutes, we'll be good to go.
It's the final countdown.
Alright, the oven is done. Tater tots are ready to come out. I already have my oven mitt on. Safety first. I burnt my hand on this stove many a times. It's not fun. Doesn't feel good. And look at the steam from the oven just fog up the camera. Oh yeah, those are our tater tots. Look at the steam coming from them. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. I'm really excited to see how this is going to taste. I'll get our trusty duck plates here. I want to get a Nintendo plate, man. I want to get a Mario plate. I don't know why. So we're just going to scoop some tater tots up here. Some of them are crunchy, some of them aren't, but I like it that way. Because these tater tots are going to kind of be our base here. Our foundation, if you will. That should be enough. I'm going to take some of this meat. Hopefully I won't drop it going across the oven. Ah, I dropped it. I'm going to sit it right on top of those tater tots. Yeah, we might need another scoop just to... Yeah, let's get another one. There we go. And drop it again. Oh, that should be good right there. Just take one of these tater tots here. Alright. Get that, put that in the trash. Alright, we got our meat and tater tots. Now, we're going to put our sharp cheddar cheese on that. Oh yeah. Alright, we got our sharp cheddar cheese on it. And you know me, man, I'm generous with the cheese. So, got that up there. We're going to put our taco sauce on. I'm going to try to pour this on without dumping it everywhere. I should be scooping it out with a spoon, but nope. Whatever. Here on Saturday Night Horror, we do things a little differently. And I spilled it on the counter. God bless it. I'm making a mess tonight. Alright, let's clean that up. I can't stand just looking at that stuff. Alright, we've got everything. We've got our tater tots, meat, cheese, taco sauce. Now time for our chopped lettuce. And we're going to be generous with this as well. I'm a huge fan of lettuce. Lettuce can go on almost anything. Oh yeah, we're not done yet. We're putting more lettuce up there. Oh yeah. Now that meat was sitting on the stove for a while off the heat, so it's kind of cooled down. So we're going to put this in the microwave. We're going to heat the meat back up, melt the cheese. Yeah, trash can's kind of full. Alright, we're just going to put this in here. Maybe a little over a minute should do it. About a minute 15 should be good. Alright, microwave is done. Oh yeah, that did the trick. Look at that. That cheese is melted. Yes, sir. Now, normally, I guess you would eat it just like that, but I'm not going to do it that way. I'm going to mix it all up into one big mass, I guess you would say. I don't know. Alright, here we go. It's all mixed up. It actually looks pretty good. I'm not going to lie to you. Chopped everything up, mixed it up. Oh, yeah. So let's go ahead and get a fork out, and we'll taste it. That looks really good, man. I'm not going to lie. Oh man, that is awesome. That turned out much better than I thought it would. I knew it would turn out pretty good, but I had a feeling it would, but that just blew me away, man. This stuff is awesome. Now, of course, it's time for our drink. And you already know what it's going to be. It's not a huge surprise.
Never, never fun, there's always Coca-Cola, yeah. Coca-Cola, always Coca-Cola.
Alright, we've got great food, a great drink. Alright, here's the main title screen for Grave Encounters. I kind of had to bootleg it a little bit. I can't find it on Blu-ray. I can find it on DVD, but it's really expensive. Alright, we've got our food, our movie, our drink. And all that's left is to turn out the last light in the house and get this started. Yes, sir. Let's go ahead and watch Grave Encounters. Enjoy these clips, guys. It's going to be a great night. Alright, we've got our first clip from Grave Encounters. Now check this out. Now they hear someone screaming, I believe. Alright, they're going in this room here. Now watch this, and the screen is actually supposed to look like that. They're using night vision on their cameras. Now watch this. The furniture just floats up and flies in the air by itself. And like I said, the screen is supposed to look like that. They're walking around with camcorders in the middle of the night, so they got their little night vision going on. But yeah, the chair just threw up in the air by itself. Alright, now in this clip, if you blinked your eyes, you missed it. They saw there was someone ran across the hall down there, so they're going to check it out. They're actually looking for one of their missing crew members, and they think it's him. So the figure they saw ran into this room right here, and they're like I said, they're going to check it out. And that's what they find. Now this is the part that scared me the first time I watched it. I was sitting there and trying to talk to her, and yeah, screw that, dude. Yeah. Now the thing about this movie is they went back to the entrance to get out, and it's gone. They opened the front doors and it led to another hallway of this asylum, so they're basically trapped in the asylum. They can't get out. Alright, this right here is a pretty cool scene. They gotta remember, he is walking in pitch black. Now the camera feed you're watching, they had set up cameras earlier with night vision, so we can see, but he can't. To him, he's in total darkness. You see he's feeling around the walls, and now he hears something. Now this is a pretty cool scene overall, and you'll see what I mean in just a minute. Check this out. Yeah, something grabs him by the throat and lifts him in the air, starts choking him. And like I said, he can't see a thing. He's in total darkness, so he's got to be pissing his pants right now. I know I would be. Then again, I wouldn't have gone to a supposedly haunted asylum to begin with, so... yeah, then he just gets thrown. And he's out. That's it. Done. Wrap. Finished. Alright, now once again, I'm joined by Kitty. I was getting a little worried for a minute, man. She was hanging out with me while I was cooking, then she disappeared for a little while, but she came back out here, jumped in my lap. So, Kitty's streak of being with us every Saturday night is still intact. Yeah, I like having Kitty around here. She's such a big baby. She tries to act mean in front of everyone else, but when she's around me, she's just as sweet as can be. Alright, now check this out. They were in a room with all the lights out, and even their cameras. They hear something, turn the light on their camera, and there's hands coming out of the walls, out of the ceiling, everywhere. So just real creepy. And the dude in the gown is their missing crew member. They actually found him. He was dressed up in a patient's gown, and the spirits did something to him. He's all screwed up in the head now. Alright, now in this clip they're hiding, I guess you were saying a bathroom. Now that tub was empty when they first got to the asylum, and legend is a patient killed herself in that tub, slit her wrists, and now it's full of blood. And he gets pulled down into it. Now they drop the camera and they're trying to tip the tub over to get him out of there. So there's a bunch of screaming, they're trying to tip it over. Now they did. And as you can see, they tipped the tub over and the guy is gone. So he got pulled into a tub of blood and he's just gone. So if they weren't freaked out before, now they're really losing it. Alright. Got another scene here. Now this scene, that's actually a tongue laying on the floor. Someone's tongue. And you see blood dripping, so there you go, brother. You notice every time the spirits show up, the camera starts screwing up. Yeah, that was, whew, man. The first time I watched this, that scared the crap out of me. It's real freaky, man. Alright, they just ran away from the thing with its tongue missing. Now this hero over here, he's gonna go back and try to, I guess he wanted to confront it, kill it or something. I don't know. I don't know what he was thinking, man. But he went back to look for it. Oh yeah. Wow. Why, man? Why would you go back? I really don't know what he was thinking there, but yeah. So they close the doors, trying to break through the door and get to him. Now this was their missing crewmate who's lost his mind. And no, yes, he does have a face. It's just not showing up for some reason. Yeah, he's mumbling about how they can't go home until the doctor in the asylum fixes them. Alright, this is the last clip I have for Grave Encounters 1. Now the only person left is our main character, the guy that went back to try to confront that spirit. He's actually found the asylum doctor's lab, I guess. And he found a pentagram with this, I guess, spell book on top of it. Yeah, that's creepy. Those are all spirits and demons right there. Oh yeah. Now in this scene, he's screaming that he's not crazy and they're torturing him. Alright, we're on to Grave Encounters 2. Pretty basic title screen, not too much. Just a still photo and some options. But still creepy nonetheless. Alright, we have our first clip for Grave Encounters 2. Our film crew is in the same asylum as Grave Encounters 1, and they finally realize things aren't right here. Now, did you notice the window in the background opened by itself? Yeah. I'm not going to explain why this crew went to the same asylum. I'll let you pick up the movie and see for yourself. I don't want to give too much away. But now he's checking out the window that opened. And apparently he notices something. And now he's dead. Just like that. Alright, here we have another scene from Grave Encounters 2 that's pretty creepy. They actually heard some screaming come from this room, and they find this woman brushing her hair. Yeah. And her face distorts, and they're off to the races. See, that's creepy right there. The scene of her chasing them, that is creepy as hell, man. Alright. In this scene, our main character there and his crew who's left have decided that they want to go through the air vents to try to get out. So he's trying to peel the grate off, or the cover to the air vent off. Or is that a window? No, it's an air vent. Lord have mercy. Yeah. Not a good idea. I don't know what the hell that thing's supposed to be, but I checked this out. Now that is creepy as hell, man. That's scary to me. I'd be done if I turned around and saw that coming after me. So they actually made it outside the asylum, but they still can't get out, but I'm not going to tell you why. I don't want to spoil it. Spoiled enough already. Alright, this is our last scene for Grave Encounters 2. Our intrepid crew of heroes has decided to climb through the air vents. And they're not alone. And as you can imagine, that guy is no longer among the living. And these two are the only ones left. Alright everyone, that is Grave Encounters 1 and 2. Grave Encounters 1, as I said, is an excellent film. I thoroughly enjoy it every time I watch it. Doesn't really scare me anymore like it did the first time, but it's still creepy as hell, man. Suspenseful, works your nerves. I like how it was done. A lot of found footage films are really bad. Some of them are good. Grave Encounters, I feel, it falls into the very good category. So, Grave Encounters 1, get in front of the camera, thumbs up. Grave Encounters 2, another thumbs up. Definitely recommended. Now, Grave Encounters 2 starts off really well. Towards the end, it kind of falls off the tracks a little bit, but the rest of the film prior to that makes up for it. So, I can't call it bad. I really enjoy both films. There's a nice little twist near the end of Grave Encounters 2 that kind of ties into the first film, so it's really cool, man. Grave Encounters 1 and 2 are both definitely recommended. Beefcake approved. So if you haven't checked them out, do yourself a favor and do that. Now, until I look tired, man. I've been up for a while. Alright, so that's this week's episode. Next week, episode 8, we're going to be watching Pumpkinhead and Pumpkinhead 2. Franchise I feel that is just doesn't get a lot of recognition, doesn't get as much attention as it deserves. Especially the first two films. Pumpkinhead 1 and 2 were the best out of all of them. I believe there's 4 that I know of. I think that's it. There might be a 5th, I'm not sure. But we're going to be watching Pumpkinhead 1 and 2 next week. Don't know what we're cooking yet. I'll have to figure something out during the week, so we'll have another mystery meal. You'll find out next Saturday. But I'm definitely looking forward to it. So once again, everyone, really appreciate you taking the time to watch this. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I do. To all my horror fans out there. So, episode 7 is a wrap. Episode 8 next week. Pumpkinhead, Pumpkinhead 2, and Mystery Meal. We'll see what it is. So I'll see you next week. If you like this, man, I appreciate it. If you didn't, hey, no hard feelings. So with that being said, glad you watched. Take care, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.